Right, so what we're going to start with is we're going to just because of what Roy Keane said about Haaland, yeah, and his touches. Obviously, he has his opinion and feels like he can fix it. So for me, I just felt like
Roy Keane feels like he can fix it.
Well, feels like he should be able to sort it out down the line.
You should Haaland,
yeah, but it doesn't feel like it's good enough for what City need. Yeah. So for me, I'm saying the last 10 years that we've had in the Prem so far, yeah, let's name the best 5 strikers and then let's compare them to the best 5.
It's all subjective, bro, because even CJ, he was laughing at your Premier League top 5 list. He said Drogba, he said this.
I will CJ. He was laughing. CJ wasn't a proper CJ. He wouldn't been proper taking the ball to realise this guy's a monster.
Drogba. But he said Drogba.
He watches all the way.
Who does he put above Drogba?
Well, he's just laughing. He's just laughing at your list altogether.
Yeah, but what's wrong with my list? What was wrong with my list?
Are we going through these 5? Or?
This is my question. I've
had a week up, yeah, and I've noticed man will say a topic and we'll go.
Because what I'm saying to man, yeah, is that there's no thing with that. That you're saying pick top 5 strikers. That has to be a group thing, innit? Because everyone's going to have a different.
I agree.
You get what I'm saying?
What we talked about this. So let's name the top 5. What's your top 5?
No.
What that I've seen in the Prem?
What was touching on
in the last decade?
Well, man said they wanted to touch on Haaland, and now it's come to it. Man have changed up in it because I've come with the back.
Let's speak about let's speak about what Keane said. Right. So Keane said, I didn't watch the full interview or whatever it was. What you man enlightened me, and Keane said what?
Basically, from the game in itself, Keane saying, for the way that Haaland's playing, he's got to be better with his touch. And the way that he's playing the game, it's similar to someone of League 2, innit? His touch in games is similar to someone of League 2. And for City to be challenging in the future, he's going to need to sort out his touch in order for him to be able to complement City's style and how they play.
Do you agree with that?
I feel like, yeah, at times, in games like yesterday,
in order for it to last, I feel like City, with past strikers that they've had 2 styles of playing, and I feel with Haaland you only get 1 style of playing, and I feel like he's too potent to leave on the bench. So therefore, what do you do?
So what's the 2 styles of play that they've had before?
I think they've had before where they're a bit more direct, and they've had times where they had Aguero.
Direct in what way though?
As in, they're just direct with the play. They're not really playing through a striker. So I remember when Aguero was there, Aguero would always be on the bench.
Yeah.
He'd have him on the bench a lot, and he'd play a lot of Sterling down the middle.
Yeah.
Or he'd put it was Sterling down the middle, and Sane on the left or whoever.
Yeah.
And then like sometimes the odd game he would play Aguero. I think when he's certain and he wanted the goals, like he would play Aguero. But I feel like with this Haaland guy, like he's not got that other side. I was watching some City fans on the team today, and they fully believe that in this team Aguero gets as much.
Is the issue? Because when I think about it, last season Grealish and Haaland linked up a lot. So is it an issue that Grealish has not been playing a lot?
Could be.
I think that's what he's.
I do you know what? Go on.
I just think like you see with Haaland, they would have bought him knowing what type of striker he is. I don't think they bought him thinking they're going to change the way he plays. And they would have knew that when they got him. So I think it's just them more accommodating how they play for Haaland. I don't think it's going to change.
I think what Keane said before is a perfect example, yeah.
So I think last season, halfway through the season, in order to go and win that league, they started to realise we have to hit him early. And they started hitting him early.
That's what I mean.
This season, it's like, we don't care. We're playing our way, and you have to adapt.
This is what I'm trying to say.
And I don't like that. I don't like it personally.
This is why I was saying to man the other day with the Doku back. I think Doku looks good raw, but over time he's gonna have to adapt to that situation. So, like man was saying with Grealish, like in the first season, we were saying, Grealish ain't doing what he does, but Grealish says it. Sometimes this man don't even want to get the ball back for the first 15 minutes of the game.
Do you think it?
He wants to just pass back in.
Do you think it could be a case of Haaland's style of play? Because we don't see this no more, where we see 2 strikers up top, and I just feel like Haaland's style of play, if you had another striker with it.
I think you've got to hit him
early, bro.
Yeah.
His whole game is based on timing of runs, yeah? So once he's made that move, that initial move, if you don't hit him, the whole move
is it a case of just the demand is
been a lot on the City players because of what they've done last year. So they ain't actually at their level, because I swear I heard the other day that Haaland's nearly played as much games for Man City as he did at Dortmund.
Well, at Dortmund, he had 2 spells where he was injured. This guy he's had bad injuries.
Is it a case of that where he's just the demand?
But do you know where I think people overemphasize on things? Yeah, we all know Harry Kane's one of the best footballers in the world. We agree with that. We know that he's not just a finisher. Harry Kane's the total package. Gets a lot of assists in that, innit? In the last 5 years, Harry Kane's got 1 more assist than Haaland. He's got 46 in 5 years, and Haaland's got 45. And there's no other strikers bar Mbappe that's anywhere near that.
I think you would alright, check this one. With Kane, yeah, you could drop Kane deeper and start having Kane play behind the 6th striker. You can't drop Haaland deeper, but your play's gonna be finished. Your play's gotta be finished. Just like you seen yesterday, yeah. That's what I'm saying. City with a full
I think
back.
you can.
Nah.
Do you know why I say this?
Do you know why I say this? Someone ahead of Haaland?
Yeah, because yeah. I'll tell you why now. Because I think Haaland's one of the best hold-up players, and he can just hold it up and nick it round the corners for people.
Nah, bro, this is what the man that we're hitting him up with yesterday. Keane said, this cleverness.
This is what we're talking about.
Keane's not been watching him as many years as I have.
You know what? I think if you watch like when Haaland's on form, he can do the
right. He's done it against Arsenal last season.
But he can't play 10.
Let me show you something. Know how I know City's football is affecting him? Because every season at Dortmund, he got double figures in terms of assists, and since he's been at City, it's not happening. Yeah, he's got 6 this season and 9 last season.
But that's still a decent amount for a striker that can't do nothing.
Exactly. We all know the truth. When we mention Haaland, we don't mention how great of a footballer
he is. Do you know what? Do you know what it comes down to? Well, does it not come down to what when City first signed Haaland? What we said was that City get any top strikers, they're always going to find a way to get goals. Yeah, but is he going to really fit City's style of play? Yeah.
Do you know what this is like?
Last season, how much goals was it?
Do you know what this is like? Do you know what this is like, bro? Do you know what this is like? I'll tell you the truth. Man will cuss Lukaku to the hills, but you see that frigging ball Lukaku putting against England the other day? I don't think Erling's doing that. That was a joke.
See people going crazy for
that was a joke. That
I didn't expect that.
I didn't expect that.
Put it in the chat, no one said anything. That was a joke. Yo, was that what he said? And he said the piece himself. And that you right.
I'm committing you. That is you. Don't try on one side.
You're not going to give him his flowers, no?
Come on, yeah, man, give him his flowers. Look at that. I told you, man. Look at the like that. You know what I'm talking about. Yo, listen.
The right trajectory. Do you know them ones?
I'm thinking the keepers. You know when you see the highlights, this could never be it. My man is there and spun it out the keeper. Yeah, he's took the piss.
You got to be realistic.
Big size, 12 foot.
As a pro, you should be doing that.
No. Lukaku gets in that position again. It's not happening.
I don't know. I've seen him do that, by the time.
Anyway, listen, yeah. Let's get back to the topic, yeah. Haaland got 38 goals, 36 goals in 35 games
in the league.
In the league, is that in the league? No, that's not in the league.
Yeah, he got 50 odd goals.
Yeah, that's in the league.
Yeah.
So I don't really think you can say that he's not fitting City's style. I don't really think you can say that.
I think we all know this.
Stop whispering, man. What you got to say?
Can't got 34, 38 in Italy. Go on.
That sounds sick, innit? What'd you say?
Because you got downplaying him.
Do you know why I hear you, but I don't agree? Let me just say this, because I hear him, but I don't agree. Because when Lukaku was at United, he bagged the most goals. He bagged like 20-something goals, but he still didn't suit his.
Yeah, it's something that's in the league. Same as Rashford, fam. Same as Rashford, but he's got 26 on.
You know what I mean?
But Rashford got 30.
He didn't suit the style of play.
Lukaku scored 25 in the league at Everton.
What are you talking
about?
United's fault.
Nah, Lukaku.
No, it wasn't. Do you know what? Thank you. When Lukaku left, He was playing him back and forward.
I don't even know why he's going to get me to this.
Let's go back to the shit. No, he's not.
I watched mine, man. You know how many times I watched that ball? Yeah, man.
I talk about Haaland. He's a shit footballer.
He's a shit footballer.
I think he's a shit footballer. I think it's the same.
It's not much of a difference.
There's a lot of a difference.
Do you think Haaland?
Do you not think Lukaku was great for United?
I don't think.
Let's not even get onto Lukaku. Lukaku was alright.
United give him the best. He scored 44 in 96.
Check this, yeah. Check this, yeah. Do you want to know? Do you want to know why? Between them two, yeah. I think Haaland would do it anywhere, literally anywhere, anytime.
Put Haaland right like Lukaku was first. Why not? Why not? He can do anything.
Killed him, mate. They killed him.
He had about 4 games in the second half of the season.
He didn't do it at United and he didn't do it at Chelsea.
He scored 44 in 96. That's probably more than your poster boy Rashford scored in them months.
I agree with you. I think Lukaku's
I'm talking about your poster boy Rashford at United, mate.
What about him?
That's what I'm talking about. Lukaku probably scored more in that period over 2 seasons than your boy. You're talking about he's a flop. You're talking about he's a flop. So what's that say about your boy? That's been so good over seasons.
Striker. It was a big money move, and Rashford's been playing from the wings.
He was playing on right wing as well, pal. What are you talking about?
That was at the last little bit.
I don't give a who, and he was still putting his all in.
Yo, these guys look. These men come at me about the African players. This guy's look for African players. He's a got cheat, mate. He's got cheat just because I'm African. This guy, an African player.
It's not even African. It's this.
The big,
In
the last 5 years, mate, yeah. In the last 5 years, yeah. Like I said, only Keane, Haaland, Lewandowski, and then Mbappe have 40 plus assists, yeah, as strikers, yeah. And if we go down a little level, Osimhen's got 21 assists in the same amount of time. Right, this is what I'm saying. Most of these strikers, bro, they can't even live up to what Haaland's doing in any numbers.
Brethren, you read the numbers, but check this one. He's not that good. The numbers do not show. Numbers are
so why has he got more assists than
Someone
got more than Iniesta. Someone got more than Iniesta.
Can't deny his numbers. The Haaland.
Bro, the good numbers is. But what I'm saying,
not good. They're exceptional.
But this is exceptional goal scorer. What I'm trying to show you.
Even when man was saying Harry Kane's quality as a number 10, I'm saying he wouldn't be a serious. If you played Harry Kane week in, week out, and number 10, it wouldn't be that sick. This is what I was saying to him.
Do you know where I differ with that?
I want someone to play.
Do you know where I differ with that, Kai? Because when I first got onto Harry Kane properly,
started as a 10.
Where was he playing?
Hold on. I'm gonna knock you down like bricks.
Get your crossbar again.
It was on the overlap the other day, and I put it on here. That's Ferdinand was talking. We had Harry Kane at Tottenham. He said, nobody thought he was going to hit the ground running. We all thought he was going to have a career. Listen. We all thought he was going to have a career. We didn't know whether he was going to be the Premiership or the Championship. He went to Leicester. He didn't do well. Leicester sent him back early. He went to Norwich. He didn't do well. My man saying after a bit of and I was giving him this and that. He said, remember we bringing him in with Soldado. He said, then after a bit he hit the ground running. But he's saying all this talk, what people were saying about the cat, he weren't that. Right. He turned after a bit, and that's when, because man say all this academy. Oh, and he's Harry Redknapp.
So how's that knocking down bricks?
Because man is saying, I've had a conversation with Matt, and Matt is saying Harry Redknapp said he's the
best. This is what I was about to say. Well, this is what I was about to say.
Not from you, not from you. Man is saying like this time.
This is what I was just about to ask him. Yeah. So left Ferdinand, he's open to have his opinion, yeah?
No, he was there with him.
Yeah, I know. So he's open to have his opinion. That's what I've just said. Yeah?
Yeah.
But so's Harry Redknapp, who was the manager, yeah? And his words is, you know, Harry Kane could have done it anywhere.
Harry Kane number 10. So, bro,
he'll try and shot you. He's always got a sick pitch. He's a copy man.
So you can listen to Les Ferdinand or not Harry Redknapp?
Les Ferdinand was the manager. Les Ferdinand was the way he said it.
They're both hold weight.
When I listen to the interview, yeah, you can tell from the interview Harry Redknapp was a manager that was just keeping an eye on a youth player, but he the person that was actually involved in regards to seeing what was happening with the youth players and all that. Les Ferdinand was involved. So when he's talking about these,
But was he a player, Ferdinand?
Nah, he was working with the
Do you know what?
So when he's talking about this, he's just talking about the journeys. Harry Redknapp wouldn't even have been interested in that because he's got the first thing to think about. So through the progress in itself, Les Ferdinand started explaining about who Harry Kane was and his journey and how he says it's just this one moment that he has. He comes back and then before you know it,
it's
still a hard worker. And one thing
like,
he did say that he could do that 10 role where he was dropping and then watch.
He said he was playing 10, 7, he said he played everywhere. He wanted him to get used to the position.
But where they wanted him to play, where they made him play, or wanted him to play and made him focus on was being a striker. And before, when someone phoned, I think Les Ferdinand said Harry Redknapp must have phoned him, or someone must have phoned him and asked, and he said he's like a Teddy Sheringham and Alan Shearer. Yeah, he's like that, but he's just not there yet. That's the explanation he kind of
gave. Now?
Get me? So like, yeah, it's one of them, innit? Like, it's one of them. So Harry Kane, it's like it's one of them. For me, I feel like as a striker, it's great, but I already pointed out. I don't think he'll be a great number 10.
On that though, we need to wrap up here. But so, what's the conclusion though? Like, what is the conclusion of all this? Because what is Roy Keane right?
A goal scorer.
He's a goal scorer.
That's what he's there to do. But this is what I'm saying. I don't
obviously in a team like City,
in his gameplay, he's not the best.
He won the treble last season, so clearly not.
A man like Aguero have to adapt his play.
So if City go from winning the treble to not winning pants this season, what would you say?
Say they've had a bad season.
I say it's the effect of winning the treble.
We'll leave it there.
A lot of the time.
Alright.